What's up everybody, it's your boy Josie P back here again, and today I'm bringing you guys another spot video versus the same dude on the same website, playerslounge.co, where you guys can go ahead and find your best money game website out there, man. I'm trying to tell you guys for any single type of game. They're adding Fortnite, they're adding PUBG, they're adding, they're working on Madden, trying to work on tournaments on Madden. I have tournaments every week on there, so if you guys want to go ahead and pop over there, playerslounge.co, I'll leave it in the description. Make sure you guys can go ahead and check it out. It's a place where you guys can go ahead and basically play legit money games versus anybody, in the game. People are talking shit, you go ahead and said, hey, play me on Players Lounge, you know what I mean? And the way it works is you take $20 in your account, for example, but let's see both of you guys have $20. You go ahead and throw $20 in the pot each. Whoever wins gets to $40, you know what I mean? So it's pretty good. The tax is good, the service is good, everything is good about it, man. So that's basically it. So here we go, man. You guys see me in the Jags, with the Jags this time. Last time you guys saw me using the Chiefs, and he's coming out in a different scheme. He knows I figured out that he wants to run tight slots and he wants to run Y out. So this game he comes out in 5 wide. And one thing about Madden players, man, is if you adjust well, if you throw me off your guard, you come out with a new scheme that's gonna, throw me in a loop, then you'll be good to go. But if you're gonna come out in 5 wide and run screen for $175, then I might as well, just post my PayPal right now, or go ahead and verify the game. First down 10, I know he's still in that cover 3. I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can. Since I gotta stop, I gotta put pressure on him. If I get 7 right here, I feel like I'm already gonna be in a great position. As you guys can see, my wide receiver misses the block, and Leonard Fournette is not able to go ahead and truck over the cornerback. But the reason why I switched to the Jags instead of the Chiefs is, number one, he let me pick my team. The reason being he let me pick my team is since I was already up money, I know he was pissed, so I was able to make rules on my terms, you know what I mean? Before he told me I only was allowed to use the Chiefs, and now he's telling me whatever team, it doesn't matter, he just wants to read for the money. So the reason why I picked the Jags, I'm running 3-4 odd. The linebackers are great. You got Miles Jack, you got Telvin Smith, you got you have one more too, man. I can't remember. You have Dante Fowler, you have Yannick. You can blitz guys like that. So you have a really, really nice linebacker core. And another reason why I like them is their secondary is really good, especially on all Madden, because everyone has 91 zone. You know what I mean? And then on offense, all you really need is some run blocking, the O-lineman, which they have, and a good, running back that can go ahead and bowl people over, and that's what Leonard Fournette can do. And they have a speedy receiver in D.D. Westbrook that you can go ahead and bomb with. So they're not that bad. The only thing is, Blake Bortles, you don't want to pass too much. He's not a gunslinging type quarterback. Just like in real life, he's a game manager, so you can only throw a certain amount of passes, and you probably want to keep it in the short game range anyway. So second down 11, you guys see I'm in the wing stack. I go ahead and motion that guy over. Thought I was going to be able to fit it in, and I thought that should have been a pick. I can't believe that Sean Gibson played that, but if you're playing on 91 zone, on Madden, that's going to be pick almost every single time. So third down 11, I need to get a dot right here, basically. If I can get a touchdown, I feel like this game is over automatically. I already have some sort of momentum, some sort of confidence going into this game since I'm already up 1-0, and if I can do as much as I possibly can to score right here as I dot him down with the post on double post. And Eagles, I've started to get really, really comfortable on that. There are a lot of 2 wide receiver, 2 tight end formations that throw people off. So when I come out in it, they don't know what I'm coming out in. They have deuce wide flex, they have deuce close, they have ace slot, they have ace, they have wing stack. There's so much that they have that makes me feel really, really comfortable. And with audibles, it's so easy to be able to switch between formation to formation. So people really have to set up one defense for a certain run or for a certain die, and then I go ahead and switch to a different play. As you guys can see right there, I switched to tight end angle instead of me in the deuce wide flex in the ace slot. He set up for the ace slot, and I go ahead and dot him for the tight end angle for a touchdown. So a big thing about this offense, in my opinion, is basically having to conduct the quarterback and be able to quick hike, as quick as possible. When I'm switching from formation to formation, I want to be able to make as many quick audibles as I possibly can before I go ahead and snap the ball. I want to be able to catch them off guard, switching from one formation to another. So that's another reason why I feel like I need to conduct the quarterback, and that's why I usually run with Carson Wentz, the salary cap. So you guys see I go for 2 right there. I'm feeling a little bit cocky. I'm feeling myself, like I said. And then he starts coming out in tight offset. And the reason why I was so happy about that, as you guys can see, I'm ready for it. I anticipated it. I blow it up in the backfield. It's just the simple fact that I know what he's coming out in. Coming out in something new from the last game is going to throw me off 110%. I've been game planning for the same stuff that we've been playing for. We played a couple of times now. I know exactly what he's doing. I'm game playing for it. I know how to lock it up. So it feels a little bit uncomfortable to come out in some new stuff. So I'm kind of happy he's back in the wide out. This time I go ahead. He throws a touchdown just to the wrong teammate. I go ahead and lurk that shit, get sticky on him, hit him with the backup, put myself in reverse and take it to the crib. So now I'm up 14-0, or should be 14-0, but I didn't get this. I didn't get the last 2-point conversion. I come out in quick pitch this time. He knows his quick pitch. He uses user over there. It doesn't really matter. He gets pancaked. I go ahead and take it in. And I'm up 14-0. Easy, simple. I'm only down 3. And I mean, with the momentum, you know, this game's about to be over super, super quick. He hasn't been able to find anything on offense. He's been coming down in random formations every single time, trying to do as much as he possibly can to move down the field. And it's not really helping him out, man. I feel like my defense is really, really good just because I'm using the Jags, just because they fit me so well. You know, I'm screaming. I have a good user. I have a good D-line. I have good secondary. Way different from the Chiefs because they had a lack of a linebacker core, so when I was blitzing, I was a little bit slower, and I felt like he could get some routes off. And also, the safeties for the Chiefs aren't that good. I mean, Ron Parker's okay, but Daniel Sorensen's no Eric Berry, and since injuries are on, it kind of sucked, you know, not to be able to have Eric Berry in the game. So you guys can see he's going ahead and he's just hitting the flats at this point. He's trying to figure stuff out. He's trying to figure out where my adjustments are because he's struggling. So this time I put out a bunch of flats, and then he goes to the flat, or he's looking towards the flat, and he's actually going to go ahead and get sacked. 2nd and 15. This time I go with the flats and I take away the curl that he was looking for in the tight end slot right here. So all I need to do is use in the middle of the field, and that's exactly what I do. As you guys can see, perfect user. He dumps it down to the flats, actually runs out of bounds, and makes it a 3rd down and 16. So in my opinion, this is the biggest drive in the game. I mean, the first drive, honestly, setting the tone is huge. But if he can't score right here, or, you know, at least get a 1st down right here, then this game is completely over. He tries to run with Blake Bortles, tries to go ahead and do some Music City Miracle, but he's not able to do it, and he has to punt the ball. And his punter was on roids. I mean, I promise you, his punter was on roids. He goes ahead and kicks it all the way from the 36 to my back of the end zone. I try to take it out and get sticky with Dede Westbrook, and I actually give myself a really, really bad field position. So now I'm trying to bomb, and I don't understand the call of me bombing right here. Actually watching this back, I like watching another reason why I like doing post comms is watching myself back and just looking at some of the stuff you do, and you're just wondering why you did this. I mean, like in my opinion, 1st down and 10, you're only down 3 points. You get ball at halftime. Why would you not start running the ball? And instead, my dumbass puts me in a 3rd and AKG. I'm in the, I think I was in doubles offset right here. And I really haven't messed with any of these 3 wide receiver forms. I really was messing around at this point. You guys see I hit the delayed drag, and there's nothing open. I'm getting bagged. I should honestly punt this. The whole chat was telling me to punt this. 4th and 18. I go to my little handy dandy smart out route. Shout out to Dubby. Hit him. Dot. Hit him in the sideline to the 22-yard line. 1st down and 10. And at this point, his energy's drained out. His everything's drained out. The little bit of hope that he had. As Leonard Fournette goes up the middle, he goes ahead and puts a boy in the mix. And then I say, fuck it, come back, just in case. And I get sticky on him. I pause. I literally let him come back to go and tackle me if he really wanted to. And then I get sticky on him even more. Take it to the crib and celebrate with the spin move. And now he's down 21-0. And mentally, he's wrecked. I mean, Madden-wise, he's awful. So it really isn't much that he can do right now. You know, I took away his spot super, super quick. I just got super dirty on him, and I put him in a situation where he has to drive down the field and score. He hasn't been able to stop me either, which is kind of funny because I felt like when I was playing this dude, like at first he was locking me up, but the more we played, the more I was able to just go ahead and dot, which is kind of weird because you would think it's the other way around. When you play good players, it's like, I'm able to dot in the beginning because they don't know what I'm running, and then they start to lock me up. The other way around, he was locking me up, and then out of nowhere, I started getting real comfortable with my offense and started moving the ball down the field. So as you guys can see, 21-0. It's just the start of the 2nd quarter. I'm rolling on every single cylinder. I'm thinking a couple of more stops and scores. I'll go ahead and be able to put this game away. He comes out in the pistol bunch tight end, and like I said, he's basically labbing. At this point, he really doesn't know what he wants to do right here. He's trying to see if he's able to run it, he's able to pass it, do something, trying to go ahead and find something, be able to get him down the field. 2nd and 17, you guys go ahead. I get a sack again. That crossfire is on topmadden.com. You guys want to go ahead and sub. Shout out to Rose Bowl for it. And then 3rd down and 25. And at this point, I mean, the dude's in a snug. He's in a bag. He's in a brown paper bag. He's in a box. The dude can't breathe. It's 3rd and 25. He hasn't been able to move the ball. I'm dotting him. I'm doing whatever I want. And I'm already up again. So mentally, he's fucked. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you're going to be able to bounce back from this. 3rd and 25, I send the heat again. He dumps down to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette breaks a tackle, trying to fight for his bread. I wrap him up right there. And now it's going to be 4th down and 15. And this is game. I've said there are big plays in the game. I've said there are big moments in the game. But this is the game right here. And he actually punched the game away. Now, the reason why this is the game is because I get ball. I'm actually up points now. And I get ball at halftime. So if I really want to, I can clock the rest of this drive out with his super steroid puncher leg. I can go ahead and drill this clock since I'm not going to get that good of a return, and he won't see the ball back for a while. You know what I mean? I didn't say no chew clock. If you guys are wondering why this guy's not chewing clock, I don't know why either. He's just been spamming runs and spamming, you know, hurry up and passes and getting a lot of incompletions, which just makes my life a lot easier. So I go ahead and run the wham again, Leonard Fournette up the middle. And I mean, all I see is green. I hit him with the stick work. Oh my Lord, someone get that boy an ankle doctor. And all I see is green to the crib again. That's what you call real stick work right there. His whole entire team looking the other way. I go ahead and spin one more time. And I mean, back-to-back times of that happening, I mean, at this point, you're drained. You know what I mean? You're already saying, buy my $300. There's no point, you know, it doesn't matter. The water bill doesn't matter to me. You know, I can go 1 week or 1 month, you know, without laptop or any type of Wi-Fi or any type of electricity, because this game is a wrap. So first down 10, he tries to run the zone, trying to find something, literally spamming code suggestions at this point, trying to find every single ebook and quick tip he can on YouTube out of the playbook that he's in, because like I said, I mean, he's in a bag. Second and 11, he comes out at the 26-yard line, comes out in some double stuff, and I thought this, I'm thinking this is an inside zone every single time. You guys see the way I'm lined up. I'm thinking this is an inside zone. I'm thinking maybe trying to, you know, go ahead and break a run here. He runs an auto motion play. Number one rule of Madden is don't ever run an auto motion play. If you want to be good at Madden, don't ever touch an auto motion play. I mean, that's literally giving your opponent 7 points or a sack. And he goes ahead and runs FL drive. I am in the backfield, and now it's 3rd and a billion. The clock is stopped. I did call a timeout. I do want the ball back. I'm up 28-0. Stuff is getting ugly for him. He goes ahead, hikes it, and I sack him again. So at this point, I mean, he literally can't do anything. No, he can't do anything at all. It's 4th and 26. He lost his 17-point lead just like that. I'm up 11. I get ball at half. I'm about to get the ball back now. This game is far from over. Or no, actually it isn't. It is dead, basically. You know what I mean? Like, this game is over with. As long as he doesn't get anything miracle-wise, and if he goes for this right here, I get the ball at the 12-yard line. I go ahead and score it again. I could even take his timeouts away. It doesn't really matter if I take his timeout away or not. You know, he hasn't been able to score all game. So 4th and 26, I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the nano. For anyone that watching me, we know for a fact, 4th and 26, you send the whole entire crib and some. I'm going to go ahead and try to use your blitz through the B gap right here. And that's my game plan on 4th and longs. I think if I can go ahead and get some sort of pressure, occupy the running back like I did right there so someone can get free. And the thing is, people think it's kind of risky not having my user out there. But honestly, I think it's better. You know what I mean? Because I'll be able to go ahead and make something work with me either blitzing or wrapping up the quarterback or me occupying a running back. But by the time I'm 4th and 26, when I send the whole entire crib, including my user, I should be able to get some sort of pressure. Someone should be able to come free. So as you guys can see, the video starts skipping. If you guys are wondering why, that is on purpose. I didn't want to go ahead and show you guys this whole entire massacre. There was a lot of him still throwing blind reads and trying to run the clock. There was a lot of me running the clock. So if you guys see that plays are skipping, you know, from 1st down to 3rd down, I'm only going to show you guys for the rest of the game, the rest of the highlights, because I don't want to waste your guys' time. You know, we could be sitting here for 40, 50 minutes watching me go ahead and just clock. So 2nd and 10, he's trying to go ahead and at least get across my 50-yard line. He has not sniffed anything near the end of the whole entire game. He starts running hurry up again. He's in the Y out. And this stuff is bagged. I bagged it the first game. He didn't come out even to start off in this second game. He goes ahead and hits the corner route though, and he gets past midfield. So I mean, at this point, you know, he's unlocked a little bit of courage, a little bit of like hope. You know what I mean? Maybe if I score here and then get a couple of stops and score again, then I maybe have a little slight chance. And then he throws it to the Jags, just the wrong Jacksonville Jaguar team. But as you guys can see, I basically have this game in complete autopilot. All I got to do is score one more time. I don't do anything with the ball coming out of the second. Well, no, at the end of the second quarter. And you guys can see I'm stuck on a 4th and 15 early in the 3rd quarter. This is another big play in the game right here, because if I get this, I mean, all hope is gone. All hope should already be gone. You're down 35-0, or I guess you're down 35-17. So you're down 3 scores, and you haven't been able to sniff the end zone. I go ahead and sit back in the pocket. I run this play out of wing stack. I try to do as much as I possibly can with Blake Bortles, and I go ahead and just go down, make sure that I at least don't fumble. I hold RB so that nothing crazy happens. So he doesn't get a fumble 6, get a quick score, you know, get as much field position as he possibly can. So you guys see he's trying to pass, trying to do something, you know, trying to salvage some points on the board, not trying to at least get shut out. I mean, that's annoying. It has to be annoying to get spotted and then also to get shut out. And then he throws another touchdown to the Jags. It's just the wrong Jags. Oh my God, the stick work. Too amazing for him. Hit again. And I actually don't get a touchdown right there. I do get tackled at the 20-yard line. But you guys get it. This game is over, basically. You know what I mean? Go ahead and drop a like, a comment, subscribe down below, man. I'm sorry if I'm coughing for whatever reason. I'm actually kind of sick right now. But thank you guys for going ahead and checking out the videos. Hope that you guys enjoy. Make sure to check out my Twitch where I go ahead and stream this every single day. Check out my Twitter so you guys know when I'm going live. Shout out to my thumbnail editor. Shout out to everyone that helps me out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to drop as many videos as I possibly can. I'm gonna try to drop at least 2 a day now, as long as, you know, everything is good. So you guys know I stream at 8 hours a day, every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern, and I'm gonna try to crank out at least 2 YouTube videos a game, if not more. As long as I can get gameplay, you know what I mean? I'm surprised I was able to get games on Players Lounge, and you guys will probably see a lot more of these spot games. I could also break down videos and, you know, just my thinking through spot games you guys want, or I can break down more gameplays between some of the best players, or I can even break down these games, or tips and tricks if you guys like a blitz that I was setting up in here that isn't on top Madden, or you guys just like, you know, the defense for a certain formation that I went with. You guys can go ahead and hit me in the comments. Go ahead and tell me what you guys want. I got you guys. I'm here to be your Madden supplier when it comes to the top content, when it comes to money games, tips and tricks, whatever the case may be. You guys see he throws one more pick six, and you know, he goes ahead, throws his Xbox out the window. He turns off his Wi-Fi, and he goes ahead and cancels his File subscription. But I'm out. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace.